via the sweet right foot of Ollie Watkins. A first half of invention, a first half of freedom, a goal apiece at the break, and then a second half of inhibition, which cried out for a moment, and right at the very end will be crowned European champions. The semi-final in Dortmund finishes Netherlands 1, England 2.
Look at the atmosphere there in Dortmund. You can hear it, you can hear the fans' absolute jubilation as Ollie Watkins has fired England into the final. It took until the 90th minute, but England eventually got the job done. And that man, Ollie Watkins, made the difference, didn't he? You can see Ed Sheeran there in the crowd. He was serenading England in the just before the knockout stages, wasn't he?
Well, something's working. Get him singing again in the final. Absolutely incredible. A big call by Gareth Southgate to put Ollie Watkins on. We've seen Ivan Toney come on in the last few matches. Ollie got his chance. A big call taken off Harry Kane, and the goal he has scored is absolutely incredible. The angle, the finish. So a big call from Southgate, and you know, you come on to make your mark. And Ollie Watkins, what a season he had with Aston Villa, and that is a moment that he'll never forget.
Yeah, brilliant, well taken goal, wasn't it?
It was literally inch perfect. We'll obviously see the replay not far away, but it was a perfect finish. There was only probably 5 centimetres he was working with, and he nailed it to a T. And an incredible sub. We haven't spoken too many good things about Gareth Southgate this tournament so far, but yeah, that sub definitely worked.
It didn't, yeah, you've got to give him credit for that. You can see Harry Kane, the England's captain, clapping the fans, smiles on all of those England players' faces. There's Kyle Walker singing with all the fans there. But, I mean, Amy, just a word on the Netherlands, because that second half, they really dominated everything, didn't they?
Yeah, I think they really nullified the midfield, which is what England were starting to overpower with. They did really well to make that sub. Workhorse was excellent when he came on. He gave him that presence up top, someone else to think about and worry about up there. But it was just football. It was an excellent game.
They were worried about that midfield that England dominated in the first half. So Koeman came up with a plan, like you say, nullified that. England had to go wide and try and break down that. You know, it became a bit of a stalemate second half, and the substitutions have made a massive impact. We call them game changers. Well, you know, you're not just there to make up the numbers. You're there to have impacts in moments like that. And fair play to Gareth Southgate. I'll give him a lot of stick early on this tournament for subs when he was reactive instead of being proactive. He got this one absolutely spot on for England.
Yeah, it was crying out for a substitution in those final few minutes. How hard would that have been for Ollie Watkins to come off the bench, knowing that he's not got long to make a big impact like that?
I think he was probably thinking he would do something in extra time, not in the dying minutes of this game. And the angle of finish, what I respect about it was his touch, the speed of thought to be able to get on the half turn and then to go low and hard. A cross goal is what you're always told growing up as a striker. Go low and hard, back across goal. And he couldn't have placed any better. I couldn't even believe he attempted it.
Yeah, that man there, Ollie Watkins, the winner, came off the bench to get England into back-to-back Euros finals. How about that?
Did you enjoy that? There's so much more, so why not hit subscribe and download the Optus Sport app.